Hi guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. Today we're going to unbox this fragrance advent calendar, and this is the Fragrance Shop Spray a Little Happiness advent calendar. So obviously not all of us were able to get the Harrods advent calendar. I mean, that was amazing, and obviously I don't really expect any other advent calendar to be as good as this one was, but we have some cheaper alternatives. This calendar cost £70 I think, but I managed to find a code that reduced this price to like 50 something. I'm just going to leave all the details in the description box below, so obviously feel free to use it. Okay, so let's see what's inside. This is obviously going to be filled with a kind of like a mainstream fragrances. There's going to be designer fragrances. I don't think there's not going to be anything niche here. I mean, I really don't think there's going to be anything niche. So if you are a designer fragrance lover, then this one might be actually even better for you. Okay, so let's start. So I took the sleeve off. It tells us all the fragrances are inside here on the back, so you have a little bit of a spoiler if you want to, and it opens like that. So it's actually really pretty. It has these little boxes, so we'll see how sturdy this whole construction is going to be as we go along. But yeah, let's start with door number one. So it's over here. I like the fact that they have these little bits here that you can actually pull the box and just take it out. See, this is what I mean. That's actually very clever. You don't have to really like destroy your nails trying to take these out of the box. So our box number one, and the first product is Versace Bright Crystal, and this is 5 mils. So this is like a miniature fragrance. It's not a sample, it's a miniature fragrance. I know of people who actually collect these miniatures, so I think this is probably going to be a perfect calendar for people who collect these minis. This is like super cute. They're super cute. So Versace Bright Crystal, I've tried this fragrance before. It's quite like a very feminine, lightweight fragrance. So the main accords here are floral, fresh, citrus, and that's exactly how I would describe it. Like a very feminine, very kind of like springtime fragrance. It's not something I would purchase in a full size, but it's like a very pleasant fragrance to have, especially around like springtime. Day number two over here. It's like a big one. Alright, so here we have CK1 Calvin Klein, and we have 15 mils, so a little bit bigger sample. This is, do you know what, this fragrance has been there for a while now, but I've never actually tried it. This is a unisex fragrance. I mean, all fragrances can be unisex, but this one is actually designed to be unisex. So just to give you a little bit more information about it, this is citrus, a green woody fragrance with the main notes of, I mean, there's lots of notes in here, but the main notes will be of like lemon, bergamot, green notes, some lily of the valley, some woodsy notes. So I get why this could be considered unisex. I would love to like open it, but it seems to be, no, I managed to. Okay, so unfortunately we don't really have like the proper sprayers here, which is a little bit like annoying. I do prefer to spray my fragrance on me, but those minis are usually made like that. So let's have a quick sniff. Oh yeah, that's like a very nice fragrance. I could definitely use it, but I can see why this is unisex. Yeah, I really like it. Okay, moving on to day number three, which is over here, and I think we managed to, yeah, still standing. So here we have Versace Crystal Noir, and I know this fragrance quite well. We have Eau de Toilette here, which is the one that doesn't have coconut note in it. To be honest, they both Eau de Parfum and Eau de Toilette smell very similar. They're both quite strong, sexy, but also quite like soapy. I would describe them as soapy kind of fragrances. They might give you a proper headache, so I would definitely test it before buying like a full size. Or if you get this advent calendar, you can decide if you like it or not. I think this is a brilliant fragrance, but it's not for everyone for sure. This is the bottle, really cute as well. Yeah, perfect nighttime fragrance. I can't really imagine wearing this like in the daytime, but I know there are people who actually love it like every time of the day, and that's fine. That's, you know, whatever floats your boat, right? Okay, so we're moving on to door number four. Okay, so number four is over there. Okay. So here we have Babe Night by Misguided, and this is hand cleanser. 70% alcohol, added moisturizer. And this is 60 ml, so this is a hand sanitizer. That is actually really cool. I use these things constantly. I always have one of these in my bag somewhere. This one actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, very kind of handy, very practical product as well. Okay, let's move on to door number 5. Okay, door number 5 is down here, so I'm predicting some sort of disaster here with the boxes, but no, it's still fine. Okay, that's a very light one. Okay, so here we have a voucher, and this is £10 off a voucher when you spend £60 or more. So this is how it looks. I'm just going to cover the code in case I want to use it. Yeah, okay, I mean, it's a very sad thing if you see only like a piece of paper in your box, but oh well. Okay, let's move on. Door number 6 over there. So here we have another fragrance for men. I think this advent calendar is like perfectly unisex, by the way. So it's going to be great for couples. Phantom by Paco, Rabanne, Eau de Toilette, and I need to show you the bottle because it's like super cute. There you go. This little kind of like a robot thing. Really cute, isn't it? So yeah, this is a fragrance for men. I really love this fragrance. I bought this as a gift for Robert on his birthday, maybe. I'm not sure what the occasion was, but yeah, this is a really nice one. So this fragrance has like these really nice notes of lavender. It has some like lemon, apple. It's gorgeous. It's really, really nice. It's quite like a modern fragrance as well. I like it. Okay, day number 7 over here. So here we have Dsquared Red Wood, and this is Eau de Toilette over here for women. So as the name suggests, this is a woody fragrance. This is fruity woody, that's how it's described pretty much. It has some notes of cranberry, lychee, and some woodsy notes as well. I have tried this before and I really liked it. I was even considering buying a full-size fragrance, so yeah, that's like a really nice one for sure. Definitely something I will be using. Day number 8 up here. So we have another Dsquared fragrance. This is wood for women, the pink one here. So let's see how the bottle looks like. Okay, so this is our bottle. I have no idea how this smells, so let's just check on Fragrantica. So apparently this is a fruity, floral, woody scent with notes of mandarin, raspberry leaf, magnolia, lily of the valley, some whitewoods, ambroxan, and cedar. That actually sounds amazing. That sounds so much up my alley, so I'm really curious. Oh, that is nice. That's like a very bright kind of summery scent, slightly woody, but it's really pretty. So yeah, definitely another one that I'll be using. Day number 9 down here. So okay, so here we have, okay, so we have Misguided Babe Oud, and this one is 10 ml, so a little bit bigger bottle, and this one is actually wrapped in foil, so just give me a second to unwrap it. Okay, so this is the bottle here, and this fragrance apparently is, oh, there's lots of notes in here, but obviously there is oud as one of the most prominent notes in here, but we also have like really nice floral notes like rose, saffron, and jasmine. We have some vetiver, some patchouli, some red fruits, and pink pepper. That actually sounds really interesting, so let's have a quick sniff of that if I figure out how to open it. Okay, so this is how you open it. You just twist it, and then you have a sprayer thing. So let's just spray over here. Well, that is really nice. That is a really nice fragrance. It's a woody fragrance, but if you're not really sure if you like oud in your fragrances, then this is actually a really nice starter oud. It's very fruity, floral, really pretty, not too heavy on oud. So I think it's a really pretty scent. So yeah, I'm very happy with that one. Oop. So far, I'm actually really happy with masculine fragrances. I think Robert will love them. And I do really like a couple of female fragrances as well. There was one I wasn't like too fancy of, and it was a bright crystal. But so far, it's actually quite good, right? So now we're on door 10 over here. Okay, we have another good one for men. This is Paco Rabanne 1 million. So I do feel like Paco Rabanne has really nice fragrances in general, but especially the fragrances for men are really lovely. And this is how the bottle looks here. So this is a warm, spicy scent with some cinnamon notes and some citrusy notes as well. It's really pretty, so yeah, good. Okay, day number 11 over here. Oh, we have a new one for me again. So this is Prada Candy. I've heard of this one before, but I'm afraid that these fragrances will smell too candy-like. Because you know when you have those like fruity, like hard candies and they have this artificial fruity scent, so I'm always afraid of that. But yeah, let's give it a chance. So this is the bottle. Apparently this is a caramel amber scent with some powdery notes. That actually sounds quite interesting. So yeah, that sounds much better than I expected. Let's see how it smells now. That's a really pretty fragrance. Yeah, that's so much better than I expected. I don't know why. I kind of expected this to be like, you know, fruity, Barbie-like fragrance. I don't know. But this one is actually really nice. It's like a really nice gourmand fragrance. So yeah. Okay, I didn't expect to discover like so many fragrances in this calendar, but yeah, I do have quite a big collection, so I kind of expected this to be like full of repeats of my fragrances, but sure. So number 12, and we have Versace Dillon Turquoise. So here we have Versace Dillon Turquoise for women. This is how it looks, and this is unfortunately one of those fragrances I don't really vibe with too much. This is a fragrance that it has like this nice guava note. It has some like citrusy notes as well. It's very kind of like a feminine, lightweight kind of springtime, summertime fragrance. It's too, I don't know, girly for me. I feel like this is definitely not the type of fragrance that vibes with my personality or my skin chemistry, maybe even, but it's a nice fragrance. If you like these kind of like fruity lightweight fragrances, then I'm sure we're going to like it. Day number 13. So here we have Versace Dillon Blue. This is for men, and apparently this is ambery, citrusy, fresh, spicy fragrance. So I don't really know much about masculine fragrances apart from the fact that I like or don't like how they smell. So yeah, I'm not really sure. Oh, actually smells quite nice. Very kind of elegant scent. Okay, I like it. So again, another one to add to Robert's collection of minis. But yeah, definitely unisex advent calendar, right? Okay, number 14 over here. And we have another fragrance for men. And this is Hugo Boss. This is Boss Bottled Eau de Toilette, 5 mils. I do really like Boss fragrances, like Boss masculine fragrances. So this is the bottle here. I do feel like Boss creates this kind of like very modern, elegant fragrances for men. So this is woody, fruity with vanilla notes, apparently. Day number 15 over here. So here we have again a Dsquared to Wood 2. So this is a unisex fragrance, apparently, woody, aromatic, citrusy as well. It might actually lean slightly masculine from looking at the notes. It's like a cedar, vetiver, musk, some lemon, pink pepper. Just lost the cup. But yeah, if I don't use it, Robert will for sure. Day number 16 over here. That one's actually quite heavy, so And here we have Mosquito Tom Toy Boy. This is a fragrance for men. I personally am not a fan of these fragrances, especially the ones for women. They are like too... Do you know, the thing I was afraid that the Prada Candy will smell like, this is how the Mosquito fragrances, especially the teddy ones, they smell like that. They smell like a Barbie doll. That's how I imagine it. They're very kind of like... fruity, girly. That's not a bad thing, but I just don't really, it just doesn't really work with me. This is the bottle. It's actually quite an interesting one. I'm not sure whether I like it or not. Apparently the main accords here are rose, floral, musky. So even though this is described as a fragrance for men, I'm pretty sure this is going to lean slightly unisex. So yeah, there's that. Day number 17 over here. Okay, so here we have Very Good Girl Glam by Carina Herrera, and this is 7 mils, so a little bit bigger now. And this is the newest fragrance. I mean, the full-size bottle is a little bit more sparkly, but this is a really nice fragrance. It's cherry rose scent, very summery, very girly, but not the way that I wouldn't like it, you know? It's like a very bright, a very uplifting fragrance, perfect for summer, and I really like this bottle. I know many people actually hate it, that kind of like stiletto thing, but I think it's actually really cute. So number 18, it's over here. Twist and Spritz refillable fragrance atomizer. Your fragrance anytime, anywhere. And it's aircraft approved apparently. So that is like quite cool if you want to travel with your favorite fragrance. Yeah, definitely a very useful thing. I thought I would never actually use these, but then recently it actually came in handy when my kind of atomizer broke and I had to just move the fragrance somewhere. So these are actually really cool if you need something like that. Anyway, number 19 over here. And here we have Versace Arrow. Okay, this is again one of those fragrances that's been there forever, but I have no idea how it smells. So this is vanilla aromatic green fragrance. So I'm not sure how I feel about it already because I'm not really a massive fan of like a green notes in fragrances, if there are too many of them or if they are too strong. Top notes, mint, green apple, lemon. Then we have some tonka bean, some cedar, some vanilla, ambroxan. I'm very torn about this one. Let's see how it smells. So this is the bottle. So this is the scent that gives me this kind of outdoorsy vibe. I like it. I like it. I think I could use it. I'm not sure if this is for women or men. It could be like a masculine fragrance. Let me just see. Yeah, it's a fragrance for men, but I don't really mind. I'll probably use it myself. I like it. Okay, day number 20. So here we have another Dsquared fragrance, and this is green wood. And this is Eau de Toilette for men. I remember testing this fragrance once. Obviously, from my perspective, it was too masculine. I mean, no surprise here. This is a masculine fragrance, right? So apparently this is woody, aromatic with some amber notes. Day number 21 over here. And here we have Ghost, the fragrance, and this is Eau de Toilette 5 ml. Do you know what? I've never actually tried Ghost fragrances, which is, oh, look at this bottle. That's actually really cute. I've never tried Ghost fragrances before. I know that this is a very affordable brand, and actually many people like these fragrances, so I think maybe this is something I should explore a little bit more. So apparently the main accords here are rose, powdery, vanilla, and the note here, rose, peach, vanilla, sandalwood. That actually sounds really lovely. I definitely want to try some more fragrances. I mean, let's try this one first, maybe. I just don't really have much space to like put them on so that they don't really mix. Well, that is nice. That is a very nice fragrance. I really like it. It's like a very kind of a daytime scent. It's very unassuming, nothing like too much in your face. But yeah, I like it. Okay. So that's maybe that's the beginning of my adventure with ghost fragrances. Now we'll see. Day number 22. Maybe I do a little haul and see whether I like them or not. 22. Here we have Alien Men. So another fragrance I've never actually tried. I've never actually smelled this one. This is the bottle. I like the female version of this fragrance. I don't love it, but I like it. But let's check the accords on this one. So the main accords here are fresh, spicy, woody, aromatic. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see whether Robert would like it or not. I'm not even trying it. You know, fresh, spicy, that's probably not going to be my thing, and it's probably going to be a very masculine fragrance. Okay, number 23 over here. Another Dsquared fragrance. We have like what, 4 of those. Yeah, that's actually quite cool because I've never actually tried these before, like properly. But yeah, I mean, we have another one. So this is another fragrance for men with main accords of citrus, woody, and aromatic. Okay, that's probably going to be nice. It does seem to me like there are more masculine fragrances than feminine ones. I don't know. I'm not sure, but like it seems like pretty much everything I find here is a male fragrance. So I don't know. I shouldn't be complaining. At least Robert will be happy. But yeah, Christmas Eve, day number 24. So here we have Burberry Brit Rhythm for hair. Floral Eau de Toilette, 5 mils. I have tried the classic Brit. Like I even had like a full-size fragrance years ago. I really liked it. I've never tried the Brit version, the rhythm version. So this is lavender woody musky fragrance with some orris, musk, woodsy notes. Yeah, that actually sounds really interesting. I mean, I will try and find some place to put it on so that I can just at least test it. That is very pretty. I like lavender in fragrances, so yeah, that's like a very pretty, very feminine, floral kind of fragrance. It's very kind of like airy as well. It has some aldehydes in it, so that's probably why. I like it. Okay, day number 25. The final day of this calendar is actually quite big, but it seems like something that's inside is not going to be that big. And we have another fragrance here, and this is Jean Paul Gaultier. This is Le Male Eau de Toilette, 7 mils. Again, a fragrance I have sniffed before on Robert. He actually really likes it as well. So this is the bottle. It's actually really cute. This is vanilla aromatic fresh spicy fragrance apparently, and it's really lovely, but I wish we had something extra on day 25, like maybe 2 fragrances, like a feminine and masculine one, or maybe this fragrance and the voucher, and then maybe something else in the voucher kind of box, which was kind of like, felt like kind of empty. But yeah, this is the advent calendar fully unboxed. What do you guys think? I think this is not a bad advent calendar. I feel like for the price I paid, I'm actually quite happy with what I got. I think this is going to be great for people who actually collect those like miniature fragrances. They're really cute, and all these bottles actually look really nice. So I think this is going to be a nice collector item. I think this could be a good advent calendar depending on your needs, obviously, especially with a discount code, because I'm not sure if I would happily pay £70 for it, if I am to be honest. I think if they just improve this advent calendar a little bit, maybe just the day 25, just adding like an extra item in there, or maybe if this voucher was like, I don't know, £20, I think that would be amazing. But the way it is, I think this is a good advent calendar for the reduced price I paid. And what do you guys think about the advent calendar? Do you think it's worth the money, or is it something that you wouldn't probably buy? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching. For more advent calendar reveals, check those videos here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care. Bye.